One day. The one day I decide to get out of my office, have a so-called break, touch grass and say hello to the sun that I haven't seen for 3 years is the day the market sees a black swan, possibly event coming. Now, guess what? For all of our sake, I'm never taking a day off crypto again. However, if you're asking some of the questions like Kyron, I made some buys like you did yesterday. I'm down substantially. I should have waited over the last 3 to 6 months for this exact moment to buy. Or Kyron, what caused this event? Should I sell? Well, guess what? These are all going to be answered in today's video. I'm going to try to make this a very short one, get straight to the point, and try to continue relaxing a little bit here before I get back into things tomorrow. So first of all, what caused this crash? Well, there's a new AI kid on the block. You may have heard of it. It's called DeepSeek. Okay, DeepSeek is an AI company out of China. They pretty much built a superior AI product than the likes of Claude and ChatGPT in a much faster period of time, so it didn't take years to develop. And the product requires less GPUs, which is a very good thing for bottom dollar, and it's also much faster than those counterparts. And when investors in traditional equities and angel investors, and when you have billions of dollars sunk into AI companies, when the new kid who's much cooler and more likable comes on the block that does things in every way possible better, it's going to send people a little bit crazy and panicked because everything could have been done much cheaper. And this fundamentally reshapes the way that AI could possibly be seen these days because, of course, no one wants to continue using a company or product or investing in that company or product when there is one significantly cheaper that requires less resources. So this is essentially what's happened, right? We've had a disruptor in the AI world. And this will carry across to crypto as well. Of course, crypto is 24/7 and the market is pricing in, traditional equities and NASDAQ and so on, like possibly having a massive crash when it opens in a few hours. So we're essentially front running the bad news. That's what's happening right now. Now, depending on how bad the traditional markets move down from this news, crypto may see a further plummet down to what Arthur Hayes and many other people are saying, 80s to maybe even $70,000 Bitcoin price. And these massive headlines and numbers are enough to make anyone shiver in their boots, even myself. But of course, I can sit here and say, well, you should have been holding cash, and buy the cash now if you still believe in it. But I get it. Most of us have, like I said, even myself, been buying as of yesterday, been buying somewhat recently. So what's my opinion on all of this? Well, basically, if you're out of the market and you're looking to get into the market, you're going to have possibly a pretty good chance to do so now and in the coming few weeks once this begins to get priced in. Now, if you still believe it's going to be the next 12 months of bullishness, which I've outlined on a video I made a few days ago, right? All of the bullish factors. Again, let me remind you guys, we have a pro-crypto administration in the US, 0% tax on US crypto assets. We've got the biggest KOLs in the world. I'm talking Donald Trump and Larry Fink pushing Bitcoin, real world assets. And in general, I think this whole conundrum that's happened here is actually pro for AI and DeepIn projects. The video I made last night, kind of like isolating the AI DeepIn real world asset made in America and Coinbase top 50 index coins. These coins are going to the best still. Okay, because again, to run these LLMs, the whole point of one of the reasons why DeepSeek is doing so well and disrupting the market is because it's doing better with less hardware. You're going to have coins in that sense like a Cash, Render Now, ASI or FET, IONET and Aether probably continue to do significantly well. So this is all stuff to consider. That basically, to continue on the point of what I would do right now, well, I'm obviously in the market. Now, I don't have millions of dollars of cash sitting on the side, but with everything I possibly can, if we do fall down to $70,000, because I believe the bull market will still continue, I will continue buying and buying and buying. You may not. If you don't have any more conviction, if this was the last straw for you, if you're sick of holding, then of course, you know what I'm going to say. In the most non-financial way, get out, call it a day. There's no problem with that. You're not any less of a person for getting out of a market that you don't have any more belief in, okay? You try your luck. But before you do, let me just tell you something, right? This is exactly what needs to happen in a market like crypto. In order for us to move up 10, 20, even 100x on some of these coins, what typically happens here is a situation that happened with Isaac Newton back with South Sea stock in the 1700s. What essentially happened was that he got in nice and early. He made some money, okay, into a stock. Now, maybe you didn't make money like Newton. Maybe you bought some of these coins and you're down or you're break even and you get out of the market like he did, right? You make a nice 2x or less. Well, he sees, and likely you will see if the market continues here, and I'm not trying to cause FOMO, by the way, it's just how this works. you'll see people make money around you. You'll hear the headlines of people in crypto that stayed in crypto making all this money, and of course you're still going to have a bull run. You're an idiot for getting out of the market, and all the rest of the bloody headlines to make you feel a bit of animosity, a bit of anger, right? A bit of jealousy, maybe even. And then you end up getting back in with this vengeance on your mind, right? You go, this market screwed me over, but it's all going up. I don't want other people making money. I want to make money too. So you buy in, but you buy in higher. As a matter of fact, chances are you probably buy in towards the prices myself and others that have been DCAing, not just now. Of course, we're probably down on most of our coins right now, right? But buying in whatever prices we get lower from here. And so you're pretty much your exit liquidity. Now, again, you may look at that and go, oh, well, Kyron, you're making stuff up here. This isn't true. Go have a look at it. Isaac Newton, South Sea stock trade, and see for yourself. And as a matter of fact, like I said, if you actually reverse engineer how these cycles work, if most people believe something is due to happen, it will not happen exactly as people perceive it to. You've got to have a shock first. You've got to have a narrative bubbling underneath the surface. That is what normally has to happen for the big money to come. Now, yes, no one saw DeepSeek coming out with this new amazing product, and no one right now can imagine how the traditional markets are going to react. But all I know is, as Arthur Hayes and many other people have said, I'm still very, very much bullish on this bull run. So mark my words, I'm going to be buying at whatever dip is about to happen. But look, guys, I wanted to share my own point of view on this, and not only my own point of view, but be vulnerable. Like I said, I've lost a lot of money. I bought yesterday. I don't have to tell you guys this stuff, but I'm human, and I'm one of you, okay? So I have the benefit of you guys watching my content to be able to sit in front of a screen all day, every day, and be able to make the best type of content for you based on my research. But no one saw this coming. There's a black swan event for a reason. It came out of the blue, okay? And all we can do is use a risk and reward situation. Is it better to do this? Here's the pros and the cons. Or is it better to do this? Here's the pros and the cons, and go from there. So hopefully you respect the vulnerability, and hopefully you understand that I'm just one of you guys. I'm no better than anyone else. We're all a team here. And hopefully those of us that stay in the market, that are on the pursuit of life-changing wealth, we all make it. All right, guys, take good care out there. Hit a like on the video if you made it this far. Really appreciate that. And I'll see you all tomorrow when I'm back in the office. Bye-bye.